welcome back to Arma 2 DayZ Mod. So, I'm starting a new series today on this really old version of Arma 2 DayZ Mod. Probably about 14 years old or something. It's which is crazy to think. It's version 1.7.2.6 and it's on a server that I've set up with a couple of friends, and you can come and join it if you want. All the details to do that are in the description, so feel free. And I'll have like a thing showing you how to download it and stuff. But if you need any help, just leave a comment. So yeah, we're going to be starting a new series playing on this server, and just the kind of interactions I get up to and the kind of situations. I've been playing it for a couple of weeks now, on and off with a couple of friends and on my own, and it's been really fun. So I've got like AI configured for the server, so there's like roaming bandits in helicopters, and ones that hang around towns, some that drive between towns, some that are just roaming out in the woods. So you really do have to be careful. So like, you know, I could come across one right now, and I was about to say there's one right there, but it's not. It's a sheep or a pig or something. So yeah, there is the incentive to kind of, you know, be cautious and play this carefully, you know. Take your time, enter towns at your own peril. Which is why I'm kind of heading up north now directly, instead of running straight to Elektro, where I would like to go in a minute to get some medical supplies. But I thought I would try and maybe get like some basic farm loot before doing that. The way the AI spawn though, there's like there's different tiers to it. So there's AI that spawn down south, and they tend to be a lot easier. Like they've got like lower level gear and things. And then the AI up north have better gear. Although the other day I was running around near Komarovo, and one of the just randomly wandering, like roaming AI was just hanging around below with an AS-50, and he just like insta-killed me. So there is that kind of old DayZ kind of feeling to the whole situation of like getting spawn camped and stuff. And the helicopter in this is ruthless. Like I recommend that if you do come across it, just kind of hide and you know, run away. It does not take any prisoners. But yeah, I wanted to start this mostly because me and my friends really enjoy playing this version. DayZ Mod was one of my favorite games ever, and I'm not really like a competitive gamer these days. I don't like claim to be a very good gamer either. Like, you know, you probably saw in my video that I made the other day, I've not really played games too much for the past 8 years or so. But I noticed while playing this, because me and some friends had like an itch for like some nostalgic DayZ, that you know, you do get into some like really interesting situations, and so I thought I'd like to document that in a video, in a series. I thought it'd be good fun, you know, and if people join the server, then it's a bonus, you know. It'll be also really interesting. But I'm under no illusion, I don't intend to bring back old DayZ or anything. It's just a bit of fun, and I'll still be playing on some other games when I get a chance to, very likely. But I just really enjoy this game and just fancied playing it. Oh, what's this up here? Oh, there's some like ruins up here. So yeah, it's not to be taken too seriously, you know. I'm not going around killing like hundreds of players and, you know, pulling off some crazy stuff. Although I might be pulling off some crazy stuff because the AI are quite intense. Well, this is cool. I don't think I've ever been up here before. I must have done at some point, but wow, just a weird little castle ruin. I did think there was a castle up here somewhere, and I think there is, but maybe it's further down this way. I don't know. I thought I'd run there first and see if I can find like a Lee Enfield or something, maybe. Oh yeah, I think the castle is just down this road. Okay, I'm gonna run down that way and see what I can find. Here we are, here's the castle. Wow, look at that. Ooh, we've got our first zombie roaming around outside. I'm gonna try and be careful, because zombies in this can hit really hard. More often than not, they make you bleed first hit, and they can break your legs as well, so just going to avoid if I can. But this castle is really, really cool. I'm kind of like particularly thinking about castles and... Oh, look at that! There's a Huey. Wow. I've not actually found a helicopter on this server before. Like, me and my friends were like trying to find one the other day, but... Look at that. I'm assuming it's completely screwed. I don't think any of the vehicles spawn, you know, in any kind of working order. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, fully red. This is going to take a lot of fixing up. I love how it's so perfectly sat here as well. Hopefully that will take off and it won't just like tear up on here. But that's fine. That gives us something to work towards. I think that's one of my goals for this series, is I'd like to set up a helicopter. I'd like to find a ghillie suit, find a pretty good sniper rifle, you know, do all that kind of stuff. I think that would be fun. But I've been thinking a lot about castles and kind of like in apocalypse situations recently, and you know, how cool it would be to just like set up in one of these to survive the apocalypse. I've been reading this book called, I think it's called Between Two Fires recently, and it's kind of set in a post-apocalyptic kind of medieval France, and there's a plague and there's all sorts of creatures, and it's really, really good. I definitely recommend it if you liked A Song of Ice and Fire and you like you know, kind of like apocalypse, kind of depressing, dark situations and worlds, then I think you would very much enjoy it. It's a really good book. It's a really weird one as well, because I remember trying to look for this book about 10 years ago and just not being able to find it anywhere, and they've recently like re-released it, which is really bizarre, because I think the book came out like 14 years ago, which is mad. It probably came out around the same time as DayZ. How peculiar. Now I'm pretty sure there's a deer stand up here somewhere. I've just run down the road from the castle. Well, there's a sheep. I'm fairly certain there's a deer stand around here somewhere. The deer stands in this version are really good. You can get all sorts of stuff in it. Is that goats as well? Now all we're missing is a cow, pig, and a bunny rabbit. If you get that reference, then good for you.
I spawn in Cherno again.
Ah, I can see a barn over there, over the tops of those trees. Probably go and loot that. You might be wondering why I've not just run down into Elektro, because, you know, there's decent loot down there, but it's also just really risky, and I don't really want to like go down there just yet. And I always find myself running into Elektro, and I find it quite boring, to be honest. Like, always running into the same spots. I like to kind of, the way I tend to play this is I tend to sort of run out into the wilderness and kind of, you know, just like have my very whimsical little frolic through the woods. You know, hit up these smaller towns that are a bit less of a risk. Find some loot there, and then head towards the city. It always tends to work out better for me that way. I stay alive a bit longer. But then maybe I'm only alive longer because I'm just out in the woods. You know? But like I said before, the woods aren't even safe. Oh, look at that. Found a Lee Enfield. Classic. I'm happy with that. I'll take the Lee Enfield. Oh, an axe. Nice. Well, there is a Winchester there, though. I think I prefer the Lee Enfield. I think it's much better. You can get like a one-hit knockout, and I think it does more blood damage as well. I don't really know. But I've always preferred it. I'm going to grab these supplies here. Take some empty tin cans to distract zombies. I'm just kidding. As if I'm going to like distract zombies with a tin can. I've not even tried that in such a long time. I don't even know if it works. Maybe it works. We can try it. I tell you what, that's something I will try at some point soon. I'll try and distract some zombies with a tin can. In fact, you know what? Let's do it right now. There's got to be some... There's a zombie. Right, let's see if it gets distracted by this tin can. I'm going to throw it right there. Let's throw one right at the zombie. Nah, nothing. Ooh, zombie. He's dead. He was coming towards me a bit too fast. I got a bit scared. I got a bit startled. It's kind of overkill killing him with a fucking Lee Enfield, but oh god. I just really don't want to get my legs broke. Oh! What was he doing? He's killed himself. Jeez. I'm just gonna check this deer stand, see if we got anything. Oh, we got a sidearm. Oh, sick. That'll be useful. So I've just made my way down to Elektro. And I've just sneaked into the town. I'm going to try and be careful and not attract too many zombies. Because they can really stack up. Ooh. And all I really have is this Lee Enfield. Well, I have my PDW, but either way, if I shoot too much, I'm going to attract a lot of them. I can handle a couple. I can just lose them in this building. But what I'm looking for is perfect. Just looking for some tin cans, so I can chuck them through the hospital window, and then like run in and grab what I need. Ew. What we got here then? Binoculars. I'll take those. Sure. I'm just gonna head over to the food store. Fuck it. I'll just have to run. Ah, that's gonna be useful. Box of matches. So I can light a fire if I need to. I think one of the greatest things about like Arma 2 DayZ, and I've probably mentioned this before, but there's just so many zombies. Like, they really do stack up. And if you've got like, oh look at that, an Alice pack. You've got multiple people playing on a server, like you can spawn in a lot of zombies, and it really does just have that like 28 days later vibe. I miss like when they kind of, when games like went for that kind of feeling, you know? Whereas like now in the standalone and a lot of the other ones like Reforged Z and stuff, they don't really go for like the high capacity of zombies. And I don't know, I just don't think it's quite the same. I really liked there being a lot of zombies. It's just kind of, even though the zombies are kind of janky and don't pose much of a threat for the most part, like it was still like freaky, like seeing them like running at you, you know? There's definitely like a psychological thing there. I'm gonna have to be really quick with this. Let's see if I can get in here. Let's go. Yeah. Nice. It's a medical box. That's what we need. I'm just going to take a few of these. I'm going to take some blood bags because I plan on meeting up with some friends later on. Maybe at some point in a different video. So it'd be good to have that in case any of us get injured. Okay. On that note, I'm going to get out of here, I think. I might just check the fire station before I get out of the city. Just because I might be able to get a better gun. Although, ooh. Okay. This guy's like watching the church. There's a bandit here with a pistol. Is that an M9 SD? What's he doing? He's just like, kind of like chilling outside the church. Wow, look how cool. He thinks he looks really cool as well. Maybe he does. Is he not going to attack? Ooh, yeah, he is. Okay. That's kind of worrying. Ooh. I missed that shot. Okay. That's... There we go. Knocked him out. He's dead. I'm going to have to loot his body really quickly. I'll take the M9 SD and I'll take his map and his compass. And oh, there's another guy up there ahead of me. Okay, I have to get this really quickly. Go, go, go. I saw someone just run behind there. Oh, and there's one down there as well. He's trying to figure out where that Enfield shot came from. Here he comes. I'm just going to get out of here. I'm going to back off this way. It looks like he's got a double-barreled shotgun anyway, so I don't really need that. Ooh, okay. That guy down there has got a sniper rifle. You can see him just up there through the bus stop. I don't know what sniper rifle he's got. Maybe a DMR. I don't know. Ooh, shit. He might have a line of sight on me here. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, I think. I maybe could kill that guy with the sniper. Ooh. He looks like he's running up past the fire station. It's just there's so many zombies. There's a bicycle there. I think I've lost the zombies. But I can see that guy over there. I'm going to take a shot. He's knocked out. Oh, and there's another guy here. The guy in the hero skin. You don't lose any extra for killing heroes. Oh, no, there's too many. There's far too many zombies. I need to leave that guy. You lose an equal amount for killing any AI. I just programmed it that way. Just because... Oh, I can hear a helicopter as well. That's not good. Just because I thought... That guy's back up. Oh, fuck. Yeah, he's got an aim on me again. I have to be really careful. Yeah, I thought, like, in a survival situation, you know, you're killing, like, any other survivor. I feel like it's bound to, like, affect your humanity. It always just made sense to me that way. I mean... Oh, he's healing. Oh. He's knocked out. This time I'm gonna have to kill him. Okay, I think I've killed him this time. I'm gonna try and get his sniper in a second. Should be alright there on his body for a minute while I just back off and try and kill these zombies or lose these zombies. The guy with the double barrel that I just saw is still over at the fire station. So I'm probably not going to go and check that, but I don't really need to. If I can get a sniper, then I feel fairly confident with just getting out of there. I'm hoping if I just, like, do some dodgy corner turns. Oh, he is coming across this field, though. He is coming this way. I've knocked him out. If I can just be really quick, then maybe I don't have to kill him. Oh my god, look at all the zombies. What the fuck? Okay, right, we're going to have to be really, really, really quick. Because there's so many. There's so many zombies. We had a CZ. I'll take that. It's better than nothing. Okay, let's get out of there. There's not much I can do here. I'm just going to have to run for it. So that's the last of the zombies. They seem to have forgotten about me now, which is good. I'm going to try and move up into the hills and see if I can hunt an animal to regain the blood that I lost. I'm just glad to have made it in and out of Elektro alive. As you'll have seen then, there's so many bandits down there and you can really get screwed up. Like, a lot of them, they tend to just have like basic farm guns and and pistols and things. Oh, look at that. Auspiciously placed pig, or whatever that is. But they can spawn with better stuff. There's a chance, so... I was just lucky that there wasn't anyone down there with like a light machine gun or something. Did that pig just disappear? Just teleported out of here. What the hell? Oh wow, there's a quad bike. Look at that. I don't imagine that it drives. Yeah, the wheel's screwed on it. It's got quite a bit of fuel in it though. I think it could be alright. This might be something to come back and try and fix up. It'll probably only take maybe 1-2 wheels to get that working again. And it's not going to be too hard to find that down in Cherno, which isn't too far away. Yeah, we'll put a pin in that and we'll come back. I just came up onto this hill just so I can like look down on the valley. Not for any particular reason, I just like doing that. Although I think it is probably a bit too misty today. Yeah. I don't think I'll be able to see too much. But that's okay. I've just shot this rabbit. I'm just gonna skin it, and oh, there's 1 meat steak. How generous. I just need to like regenerate some blood before I head into Cherno to get some repairs for that ATV. I'm gonna make a little campfire up here somewhere and do that. There we go. Now I can cook my meat steak. Cook my rabbit. Well, I think that's going to be it for this video. I just wanted to get some basic gear and kind of like introduce the series. And, you know, mention that you guys are welcome to come and join this server. It's up, it's live. The details are in the description. And in the next video, I'm going to be making a few on this, hopefully. We'll see where it goes. I'm going to head into Cherno and see if I can get some parts to repair. Maybe that ATV, or maybe a different vehicle if I can find one. We'll see, and hopefully we don't get killed. But for now I'm going to eat my rabbit. There it is. And get a bit of blood back. And I'm going to stay up here in the hills until then. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.